Hi, I'm Police Chief James MacIsaac, and this is another episode of Ask the Police Chief. In today's episode, we're going to ask the question that I've received several inquiries and questions regarding why the Wickedlocal is no longer posting the Police Blotter in their weekly newspaper. I think the Wickedlocal made a decision not to post those police incidents and reports, and that was their decision. And as a result of them no longer posting the weekly incidents in the newspaper, the Belmont Police have added a link on their website. So if you go to belmontpd.org and you hover over residents resources, you will see a drop down that will say Police Blotter. If you click on that link, it'll bring you to a page that lists all of our calls for service for that week. And now you don't get as much information from the website as you would have from when the reporter from Belmont Citizen-Herald or Wickedlocal would discuss the incidents with our public information officer. But if you see a call and you want more information on it, you can go back to our homepage at belmontpd.org, and in the lower right, there is a box that says request a police crash report or a police incident report. And you can make a request and we'll send you the information pertaining to the certain item in the police log that you saw. Just please be aware that we do not anything domestic violence related is not public information, or anything that is an ongoing investigation is not public information, or sexual assaults are not public information. So, but if you see something or you're curious about something that happened in your neighborhood, you can make a public records request for that information. You can also make a records request at records@belmontpd.org. You can email us that way, and you'll get the actual incident report, or maybe there was not an incident report, but you'll get a CAD report that might explain a little bit more than what is in our daily log. So the other question that I've gotten because of the lack of the police incidents being published in the local paper is, how do we get information out to residents when there is a situation that we feel as though residents would need to know about? And we always talk about here at the Belmont Police Department that an informed public is a safe public. And so what we do is we have our social media accounts, we have our Facebook page, we have our Twitter account that we'll put information out on. But if it's a serious, if we think a neighborhood needs to be aware of criminal activity or suspicious activity, we will do a press release and we will notify the local media in town. And if it needs to be wider, if it's a missing person or somebody who's lost, we will send it out to statewide media. So we do our best to control our social media accounts. Just be aware that those accounts are not monitored 24/7. At times we do find that people will try to communicate to us via Twitter or Facebook. And we always say, if it's an emergency, call 911. If it's not an emergency, you can call 617-484-1212 if you want to provide information to us regarding any of our social media account postings or any of our Twitter tweets that we sent out. So we do stay on top of it. And if the public, we feel as though the incident or the event is serious enough that the public should be aware of it, we will do our best to push that message out to local media and on our social media accounts. So that wraps up this episode of Ask the Police Chief. I'm James MacIsaac, your Belmont Police Chief. If you have a question that you'd like answered on this show, you can email collaboration@belmontpd.org, and we will do our best to answer your question on this show. Thank you very much.